You know, today's a big day because, like, the world's greatest album just dropped out. Y'all know that? It just came out for everybody. Can I bring out the superstar that's giving that to y'all? Can we do it so we can see her? Yeah. Show your love for Miss Kehlani one time, y'all. Yes. The Bay Area's own. What's up there, superstar?
Hey, man.
How's it feeling?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm incredible. I'm
Hi,
glad to have you
guys.
back. Aren't we glad to have her here right now? How's it feeling today?
Oh, I'm like shaky. I've been shaky for like 2 days in a row now. I'm waiting for the shaking to stop, but I kind of took a sigh of relief. So, you know, that's the first sigh. But now I know I have to keep going and keep pushing, so.
Did you stay up till it came out at midnight? Did you stay up and wait till it went online and looked and watched and stuff? Or did
Well,
you
it
just
actually came out
sleep?
early, I think. And I found out because David actually tweeted it, my manager. He was like, oh, crap, it's out. I was like, oh, it's out. Great. Here it is, guys. Woo. So, and I think we were actually preparing for KMEL when it happened. So, yeah, it was just everything at once. Yeah.
What's the most exciting part about it, man? It's a big day for you.
I think just the fact that I've been sitting on all this music for like a year and a half, and you guys finally get to hear, you know, what I've been doing and all these studio pictures and videos and Snapchats and stupid snippets that we make all the time and, you know, all those type of things. So it's finally out there.
So I want to, y'all get it up close and personal. I want to figure out what's your favorite song on the album right there. For those that, have y'all all heard it yet? On the way to here, y'all was bumping it, killing it, huh?
Thank you.
What's the one most closest to you? What's your favorite song on the album right now?
I think, I don't know, it's crazy, it's hard. I think my favorite song on the album is Thank You, because it is a letter to my fans and God for just kind of being with me throughout not only, you know, last year, but, you know, every situation that I've been in publicly that my fans have known about. They have been right there fighting for me and with me and ready to hold my hand and, you know, going as hard for me as I would go for me or my family would go for me. So really, it was just a big thank you to you guys. So.
She said thank you to y'all, you know what I mean? Is it weird to me? Did you have an army?
No.
Yeah, the Tsunami Mob is an army. If she told y'all go vote, y'all be voting for anything she vote for. Like, you know what I mean? Pickles, doesn't matter. You would do it. Is that
Well,
odd?
I would hope that you guys have your own mind and you wouldn't vote for a pickle just because I told you so.
Not just pickles. Bacon.
But you know, gross. Bleh. It's not weird because I feel like we've kind of grown up together in a way. You know what I mean? Like Cloud 19, I had just turned 19 years old, so a lot of my fans were just turning 19 years old. And when it was my 21st birthday, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, I can drink now legally too this year." Like we're grown together, like things like that. So I don't necessarily even think it's an army. I just think of it like we're a really loyal family to one another, and I don't know. It's not like when an army there's like a commander in chief and things like that. You know what I mean? But I don't really feel like a weird dictator type thing because you know we have face-to-face conversations and you know they slide in my DMs and we have regular conversations and we're all humans and we're all on the same level. So it's if anything, it's a family.
So, like, when do you get time to yourself to get away from all that? Because I see, I was a groupie. I was watching you on Instagram Live. The other day. I was like, oh, look, Charles is in the back. He still has gray hair. And when do you, like, cut off everything and say, I'm not doing this? Or are you always on it?
I'm kind of always on it just because I'm at that time in my career where the flame is really lit. So I have to keep the flame lit. You know, I got to keep fanning it and things like that. But I'm very fortunate to have friends that remind me to take time for myself. I actually met a psychic the other day who told me that my biggest downfall is that I don't separate my energy from when I am in my career mode and when I'm in my personal life. And she was like, that's going to mess you up, man. Trust me. Like, you have to learn how to, like, you know, kind of bring yourself down. And then my friend gave me this cool water I think it's called Florida water. I think.
Furry water?
Florida water.
Florida water.
And I think, don't quote me though. And you actually like sprinkle it on yourself and it's supposed to cloak you from taking in too many energies as long as you know, put it out there that that's the purpose of the water. And it actually has helped me from, you know, taking in too many things with me and consuming, you know, everything. So I've been working on, you know, going home and turning my phone off and not reading, you know, the reviews on the album yet, and just like, did you have a good day? Cool. How's it going? You good? Awesome. Check in, tap in. We're here. So, yeah.
But now you're off and running. What's the biggest thing you want to do this year? The album is out. I know you got to hit the road. Because I know you're looking forward to one thing big. Because now it's out there. They're hearing it. Is it a performance? Is it going to be a tour? Is it a show you want to do? Is like what?
I mean, of course I have tour. I've been to Europe, but I'm going to Australia and New Zealand for the first time. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm playing Coachella. So I'm really excited about Coachella.
That's big. You excited? Nervous? Or?
I mean, I'm super honored because this is like the blackest Coachella ever. That's so fire. Like, it was such a like EDM, like you kind of didn't know almost too many people if you were going and you were kind of like an urban kid. You were kind of like, cool, I know I'm just gonna be turned and it's gonna be turned, and, you know, all that. But now Beyonce and Kendrick, and I get to play, you know, this time. I'm super honored. I'm super excited, and they're both very political, you know, dope artists, and I'm just excited for the energy that they're gonna bring, especially with, you know, everything going on.
Yo, so many superstars give it up to you. Have you been Star Trek, or who was the most amazing person came to you and was like, yo, you're doing it? You were like, wow.
It was Jay-Z.
Word?
Yeah. I went to a dinner that Beyonce had for her dancers, which was super tight. And I'm standing there, and I don't really like introducing myself to people because I'm just like, I'd rather just wait till one day we happen to be in the same place and you might know who I am, and then, you know, it'd be less awkward because I don't want to seem thirsty, even though I'm like dying of thirst right now. So I was just standing there, and I'm like looking at him, and he's like looking at me, and I'm like, and he was like, "You're Kehlani, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Keep doing your thing."
You didn't go, Jay-Z?
I was like, I should have asked him totally, are you Hope? Like, nah, but he was like, "Are you Kehlani? Like, keep doing your thing. Like, it's really awesome." And he puts me on his Tidal playlist. So we just had a conversation about, you know, like thanking him for putting me on the Tidal playlist and stuff. And then Beyonce was like, "I'm Beyonce." And I was like, psh, didn't know that. Like, had no idea. So, yeah, that was definitely probably the craziest one so far.
That's big. You think you should have, I heard your music, J, yeah.
J,
Z, C, yeah, whatever.
B, B, yeah.
What's been the biggest compliment you got so far with the album being out? Because everyone attacked. I know people that didn't go to bed. They stayed up playing it all night. Like these people in here. I know they did. Got it memorized, huh?
Hopefully,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. I think my favorite compliments that I've gotten so far are the people that didn't like me until this album. Because that's always the coolest thing to me. It just proves growth, and it proves that, you know, you have so much time and you can't beat yourself up over, you know, what you start from and the beginnings of things, because there are so many people that did not like my mixtape at all that tweeted me like, dang, I didn't even think I would rock with Kehlani. And, you know, this album really changed my mind. So things like that make me really happy. Like, yes, look, I'm growing. So I was excited about that.
Your boy Pete Diddy said you're saving R&B single-handedly. What do you say to that?
I might say thanks, but but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people making great R&B music, and I feel like I don't even necessarily make R&B music. I feel like I'm influenced by a lot of different things, and I kind of just make whatever makes me happy. So claiming that, I don't think I like when people claim that anything. You know what I mean? It's just not tight. But from someone who really knows music and grew up being really great at it, and it was a staple in great music, I appreciated the compliment and just, you know, took it with a grain of salt. So.
Well, now you're in front of your friends. What's one thing you want to let them know?
Just thanks, guys. Like, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for making it happen, and thank you for, you know, begging for the album to come out so many times. The date was changed so many times, and it was prolonged so many times. So thank you for not giving up on us, and thank you for rocking with us, and thank you for like coming to this today. Like, all these little things mean so much to me. So I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the album. So
Give it up for Kehlani one time, man.